Hi, my name is Dave. I'm a student physical therapist here at Mercy College. How you doing today?
Good.
What's your name?
Danny Jakes.
All right, great. Today we're just going to do some testing on your cranial nerves. Basically, we're just going to do some tests for all the nerves above your shoulders, in your head, basically. Is that okay with you?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So the first one we're going to test, I'm going to have two things you're going to smell. You're going to close your eyes, block one nostril. I'm going to put it under there and just tell me what you smell, okay? Okay, let's block your left nostril so you're smelling with your right. And just tell me what you smell.
Cinnamon?
Yes. Good. Great. And then your left one. Yes, great. Sorry. So obviously you can see that he got the smells right. That means his olfactory nerve is intact. If it wasn't, if there's a lesion, I'm just going to do right side lesions for all these. When he blocked his left nostril and smelled with his right, he wouldn't have been able to smell the cinnamon, I believe, was on the right side. So if there's a lesion on the right side, it would be ipsilateral problem where he wouldn't be able to smell out of that nose. Good. All right, Dan, we're going to move on to the optic nerve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shine a light into your one eye at one time. Just look at your pupil, okay? Can you take off your hat for me? I know your hair is a mess, but it's okay. Great. So I'm going to block this eye. And I just want to see how your pupil goes. Good. And then your right eye. Good. Great. So again, when I shine the light into his left eye, the pupil constricted, showing me that his optic nerve is intact on the left side. Same thing with the right side. When I shine it, it constricted, showing me that his optic nerve on the right side is intact. If there was a lesion on the right side, ipsilateral side, when I shine the light in that side, the pupil would not constrict. Great. So this next one, what we're going to do is I'm going to put my finger up and you're just going to follow it, head still, just with your eyes. Can you put your hat on backwards so I can see? Next. We're going to be going over 3 nerves with this one, okay? So just follow my finger with your eyes. Try not to move the head. Good. Now we're going to do it with one eye, so just close your left eye or cover your right eye. We'll do so. Left eye we're doing first. Good. Good. And then switch sides. Great. Awesome. So we just did 3 nerves with that. Cranial nerve 3, 4, and 6. The ocular motor, trochlear, and abducens. Basically, I am looking for his eyes tracking in that H pattern to see that they can abduct vertically and go up and down. If there was a right-sided lesion to his ocular motor nerve, when I was in the middle right here, his right eyelid would droop a little bit, almost like a cranial nerve 3 palsy, and then it would be a little bit laterally deviated. For the trochlear nerve, when I was going to the left, his right eye, if there's a lesion on that side, would go deviated to the middle and up a little bit. And then for the abducens, he would not be able to track laterally. So when I went to the right with my finger, his right eye would not be able to abduct. Next, we're going to do the trigeminal nerve. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, with both sides of my hand, just touch your face lightly with your eyes closed, and you're going to tell me if you feel that touch, okay?
Yep. Yep.
Good, great. And can you just do this where you can clench your jaw down? Good. So what I'm doing there is obviously looking for that all 3 branches of trigeminal nerve he was able to feel, and then that's the sensory part, the motor part of the nerve, is that clenching of the masseter. So I'm just palpating, making sure that his masseter is working when he clenches, which it was. Again, on the right side of the body, if there was a lesion, he would not be able to feel on that side, or his masseter muscle would not be able to clench down his jaw. Great. We are on to, sorry, that's my dog. Onto the facial nerve. So what I want you to do is, can you blink, close your eyes? Can you raise your eyebrows? Good. Can you smile? And can you puff out your cheeks? Good. Again, with the facial nerve, we're not testing sensory here, even though it's both. We're just going to test motor by doing the eyebrows, closing, blinking the eyes, smiling, puffing the face. I'm just testing that all those that nerves intact. Again, on the right side, keeping an ipsilateral lesion. On the right side, he wouldn't be able to raise his eyebrow, close his eye. The smile would not happen on the right side, and then he wouldn't be able to puff his cheek out. Next, we're moving on. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to have you close your eyes, and you don't know which ear I'm going, but I'm just going to run my fingers by it, and you're going to tell me if you hear it or not, okay? Or which side you hear it on. Ready? Great.
All right.
Good. So there again, I'm testing the vestibulocochlear nerve, which has to do with the sound. I'm looking that he knows what side I'm kind of rubbing my fingers on, which he did, so that's great, it's intact. If there was a lesion on the right side, he would not be able to hear on that same side on the right ear. Great. These next three nerves we're going to test together. All I want you to do is say ah.
Ah.
Good. And can you stick out your tongue when you do that next? Say ah and stick out your tongue. Great. Awesome. So what I just did there was the glossopharyngeal, the vagus, and the hypoglossal. The glossopharyngeal and the vagus, when he says ah, I'm looking for the soft palate on top of his mouth, that they're both basically deviating up. Not deviating, just rising at the same time, which they did. If there was a lesion on the right side, the ipsilateral side again, that soft palate would not rise on the right side. And then for hypoglossal, when he stuck out his tongue, it came straight out. If there was a lesion on the right side, it would deviate to the right. If his tongue would come out and deviate to the right side where that lesion is. And then lastly, we're going to test the accessory nerve. So I'm just going to come up here. I want you to just shrug your shoulders. I'm going to push down. Great. Awesome. Lastly, we did the accessory nerve, spinal accessory. I am just testing his trapezius and SEMs basically. What that's doing is making sure that when I press down that he has some give back and that those muscles are firing. Again, if there's a lesion on the right, when I push down, he would not be able to push back into my hand, so that muscle would not be firing correctly. That is it for the cranial nerves, and we're going to move on.